Welcome. Today we're diving into Helper Mason, a tool designed to make complex tasks simpler and more efficient. Over the next few slides, we'll explore how it works, why it matters, and how it can help you get more done with less hassle. Let's get started. The Indian construction industry plays a huge role in the economy, contributing nearly 9% to the country's GDP. It provides jobs for tens of millions of people, between 32 and 40 million. This sector is growing fast, expected to hit over $1 trillion by 2025, and then double again by 2030. Government programs like the National Infrastructure Pipeline are fueling this growth, along with rising investment. Residential, commercial, and infrastructure projects are all booming, driven by rapid urbanization and modernization across India. Let's break down the key subsectors of the construction industry. First, infrastructure. This is the backbone of public development, driven largely by government projects. Think roads, bridges, metro systems, railways, airports, ports, and power plants. Next, residential construction, where we build homes, apartments, townships, and housing communities. Finally, commercial construction, covering spaces for business and services, like office buildings, malls, hotels, and entertainment centers. These three areas shape the built environment we live and work in every day. Let's break down the key subsectors within the construction industry. First, industrial construction. This is all about building facilities for manufacturing and processing, like factories and chemical plants. Then, we have institutional construction, which focuses on public service buildings, schools, hospitals, universities, and medical centers. Finally, urban infrastructure covers the essential civic systems we rely on every day: water supply, sewage, drainage, and waste management. Together, these areas shape the built environment around us. When we talk about the role of a helper mason, it's all about supporting the core tasks on site. That means mixing cement, mortar, and concrete with precision, following instructions to the letter. It also involves handling materials, loading, unloading, and stacking bricks, blocks, tiles, and stones close to where they're needed. Preparing the site is key too, clearing work zones, dressing soil, and setting up or taking down scaffolding safely. Then there's structure curing, which means regularly watering new brickwork and concrete to build strength. Finally, keeping tools clean, maintained, and stored safely rounds out the job. It's a vital role that keeps everything running smoothly. Let's get familiar with some basic brick and block terms you'll hear on any masonry site. A stretcher is a brick laid flat, with its longest side facing out. A header shows the shorter end on the wall's face. Then there's the soldier, a brick stood upright, often for decoration or arches. The frog is the little indentation on top, helping mortar grip. A bat is just a broken piece of brick, and quoins are those big, strong corner bricks that finish off the edges. Let's break down some basic terms used in masonry, the language of building with bricks and stones. A course is simply one horizontal row of bricks or blocks, all laid in mortar. The bed is the fresh mortar layer beneath each course, where the bricks rest. Then there's the bond, that's the pattern bricks follow to lock together, avoiding straight vertical joints. A width is a single vertical thickness of masonry, and a corbel is a stepped projection that juts out to carry weight above. These elements shape how walls stand strong and last. Let's break down some key terms that are essential in masonry work. Mortar is the paste that holds everything together, a mix of cement, lime, sand, and water. Grout, on the other hand, is much more fluid, used to fill gaps inside hollow blocks and around steel reinforcements. Flashing is a thin layer of waterproof material that helps keep water out by directing it away from the wall. Weep holes are small openings left intentionally to let trapped moisture escape. And finally, efflorescence, that white, powdery residue you sometimes see on walls after water dries. Let's explore the core trades that build the foundation of masonry work. First, the brick or block mason. They lay bricks and blocks to create walls, columns, and foundations. Then, the stone mason shapes and fits natural or artificial stones, often for facades or decorative walls. Concrete finishers handle pouring and smoothing concrete surfaces like floors and steps. Finally, tile and marble setters specialize in precise installation of tiles and marble, especially in bathrooms and floors. These roles offer clear paths for career growth from helper mason onwards. Let's walk through the traditional career ladder for a mason, starting with the helper or assistant. This role focuses on physical tasks, mixing mortar, moving bricks, and keeping the site clean, all while building foundational skills. Next comes the apprentice, who learns to lay blocks, read blueprints, and cut materials, but always under close supervision. Then, the journeyman is fully trained, able to work independently and tackle complex tasks. From there, the foreman manages the crew and site safety, while the superintendent oversees multiple projects and budgets, coordinating across trades. This progression shows how skills and responsibility grow over time. When it comes to moving up the ladder in construction trades, formal credentials really speed things along. In India, skill development follows the National Skills Qualifications Framework, or NSQF. For example, an assistant mason at Level 2 handles basic site prep, mixing mortar and moving materials. Step up to Mason General at Level 4, and you're doing advanced brickwork, plastering, and reading blueprints. Certification programs through the Construction Skill Development Council of India offer government-recognized credentials. These certifications open doors to upskilling and career growth for helper masons. As masons gain experience, many take the next step into business ownership. One path is becoming an independent contractor, bidding directly on residential or small commercial projects. Another is starting a specialty subcontracting firm, focusing on tasks like tiling, waterproofing, or concrete finishing. These options highlight the career progression available to helper masons, moving from hands-on work to running their own business and shaping their future. Thank you all for being part of this journey today. I hope you found the ideas inspiring and useful. Let's take what we've explored and turn it into action. Until next time, keep questioning, keep creating, and keep moving forward. Thanks again for your time and attention. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.